So, okay, a couple of features that have been occurring in the high skies above Blackpool recently I've been documenting, putting on the channel, are funnel clouds. And the best way to describe a funnel cloud is a cone-shaped cloud that seems to bring itself away from its mother cloud. Sometimes it looks like it's rotating, sometimes it's very difficult to take any notice if it is or not. And generally you see these at the base of cumulonimbus clouds or thunder clouds, not necessarily actually. It's quite often you'll see these not with or associated with thunderstorms or tornadoes or anything like that. They can just appear on their own for some unknown reason. Even today scientists reckon that these funnel clouds can appear for unknown circumstances. And do not get confused with a funnel cloud and a tornado. A tornado is when, is when a funnel cloud touches the ground, it condenses so you can see it and you can get debris appearing. Well, that's your tornado. A funnel cloud, yeah, you can see some movement going along the ground. You might feel the wind picking up, but you will not see it touching the ground. You might see something at the bottom, but you certainly won't see it connecting from bottom to top. But generally in this country, of what I've been seeing, it's a weaker type of funnel cloud, what's associated as a cold air funnel cloud. You don't tend to see those with thunderstorms. You tend to see them associated with just cumulus clouds. It can be seen forming in several places where different weather types take place. And I think a terminology that bounces around the meteorological community is high base funnel clouds, or basically the high level funnel clouds. These tend to be seen as needle-like funnel clouds, also known as shear clouds, small weak needle-like funnel clouds only showing for a few seconds, with smaller cumulus clouds. Funnel clouds, they like to have a bit of a party as well, so you can see them, not exclusively, but you can see them joining a tornado situation when you've got a tornado possibly touching the ground somewhere within the vicinity. Again, they can last for a few seconds or maybe a few minutes. You can tend to see funnel clouds or shear clouds coming away from the wall cloud or from the thunderstorm cell itself. So funnel clouds, we mustn't get confused with other clouds that could look like a funnel cloud. So we've got clouds that are also known as horseshoe clouds, which tend to be a smaller cumulus cloud, or a scuddy fragment type of a cloud that gets punched through the middle by some turbulence, and it ends up elongating the middle bit, so it ends up looking like an upside down letter U. Or you can also get something that's called a tail cloud, which is associated with thunderstorms or tornadoes. This is when you get the downdrafts and the updrafts occurring, and you get a long tail that comes stretching away, kind of not far from the back end of a thunderstorm or a wall cloud. And I'll get to you about wall clouds in a second, but sticking with tail clouds, you always tend to see these where there's a high concentration of moisture occurring during the thunderstorm or even a tornado. And a wall cloud, those who are very keen in meteorology or storm chasing, you're very familiar with the term wall cloud. At the base of a, let's say, a supercell, where it's going to produce a mesocycle or a tornado, what you tend to see first is a wall cloud, which is a lowering section, like a hanging down, it could be a large area, quite foreboding wall cloud that's sticking down, going along the ground, and that's where you can get tornadoes forming from a wall cloud. Now, wall clouds quite often are rotating. You'll see them rotating within the system as this mesocycle is getting itself all energized and beefed up, ready to produce a tornado. But not always. Sometimes wall clouds won't rotate and you can still get tornadoes. So there you have it. That's description of a funnel cloud. And if you're wanting to spot funnel clouds, you can generally see them at any time of the year. I've seen them in winter when there's been gales coming in, you've got low pressure systems coming in, or you've got cold fronts coming across, or even squall lines that are associated at the head of a line of thunderstorms. You might see funnel clouds appearing. They can go off adjacent horizontally, they can come vertically down. You can get sort of several appearing along the lines themselves of clouds, and again they can last literally seconds sometimes they can last minutes. Most funnel clouds, especially here in the UK, don't form into tornadoes, so don't get confused. You can I've heard people refer them to as tornado funnel clouds. Is it correct? Not really, but it does sound rather spicy, doesn't it? I like it anyway. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know your comments and if you've ever seen a funnel cloud or similar down below. And until next time, keep those batteries charged. That probably could be the new saying, that. Keep those batteries charged, because you never know when you're going to need them. Ta-ra.